Hi guys, this is a video I've been promising for a while. It is the software updates. The version 1 board is done. The version 2 board just needs a couple little things and it'll be done. There was a big glitch that I was having problems with, and my friend Josh was able to solve it. So thanks so much, Josh. I really appreciate it. I'm going to show you how to program one of these today as well. You won't be able to see this added software function, but I've added in some options here so that you can easily interface with the port expander board. Now I'll get those printed circuit boards in soon, and I'll program it in an afternoon, and I'll show you a demonstration when I have that all in. But what that'll do is I've upgraded from 5 fingerprints per unit to 10 fingerprints, so any fingerprint coming off this, if it's a correct one, after every scan it will output that to the port expander, so you can control. You can use this as the dual fingerprint lock, or you could actually use it with a port expander so that you can use them to toggle or control other circuits. In any case, that will all make sense soon when I have the port expanders in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to program a fingerprint, and I'm going to show you just how to do that. So, in order to program it, there's 3 LEDs here. Left is called PG, left is LE for left, and right is RI for right. We're going to program in a fingerprint on the right fingerprint scanner. We're going to program ID slot 4. Now you're going to have to watch these LEDs. I'm going to have to reach around, so I'm sorry about that. I know it's kind of frustrating. Hopefully you're not going to block the important stuff. So I'm going to plug it in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the cell button. Now I'm going to add a little bit of security. I've got some extra ports here, so I'm going to add a little bit more to the software to make it a bit more difficult to hack it, but I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to hold down the cell button. The PG LED will light up, and the LE LED will light up, and if I let go after that, then this fingerprint scanner will turn on, which means we're programming the left. If I continue holding on to that, the LED turns off and the RI LED turns on, and then I let go and this LED or fingerprint scanner will turn on. So I'm going to program in this one. So I'm going to hold down the cell button, plug it in, middle and left, keep holding it, middle and right, let go. So what happens here is I have to first choose the ID slot that I want to program, and I have between ID slot 1 and 10. So if I just touch it once, then I'll be programming to ID slot 1. If I hold on to it, the LED will blink twice, then delay, then 3 times, then delay, then 4 times, then delay. Once you've chosen your fingerprint, you let go and it will choose that slot. So I'm going to choose ID slot 4. So I'm going to hold down my finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I let go. So now I'm choosing ID slot 4. The program LED will turn back on. That means I have to press my finger on. We have to enroll it 3 different times. So I'm going to take my middle finger, and I'm hoping you can still see the LEDs. Program it, and then the program LED will turn off. Take your finger off, LED will turn on again, and one last time. And then it will tell you by blinking that that fingerprint has been successfully saved into the EEPROM memory of the slot. So right now, up until now, I only had this finger programmed in for the left sensor and this finger for the right. So I'm going to unplug it, plug it back in, press the button, and one thing I might add is there is now a 10-second timeout. So if you do not place either fingers on the fingerprint scanners after 10 seconds, all of the LEDs will turn on, the fingerprint scanners turn off. So I'll do it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press my index finger on my left hand, or sorry, my pointer, and my middle finger on my right hand, and the relay should turn on because they're both recognized. So listen for the relay click. Relay clicked on, and it'll stay on until I press the button. Listen for it to clicking off. This isn't the button, this is the relay. Just listen for it. So programming it is extremely simple. You just have to know the modes of the LEDs, and I'll have that all in the written manual. So the written manual will be very detailed, and I'll actually have a finalized video manual. It'll be in depth. I like making written manuals and video manuals because people learn in different ways. In any case, let's move over to the version 1 board. As for the version 1 board, plug it in. There's a new code set for entering into scanning mode. If you press any random 4-digit code, the indicator LED blinks, turns on, and then shuts off, indicating wrong code. So aside from the program in new code, which is 7777, which will enter us into a mode where we can enter in a new secret code that puts us back into programming mode. You've seen that before. Right now, in order to enter into scanning mode, I have to press 9999. Now entering scanning mode. So what I've done is I've added a program that allows for me to choose between momentary and latching mode. And right now I'm in momentary mode. So I've programmed in ID slot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and those correspond to the LEDs. So I'm going to go over to this side, and I'm going to press my pointer on the sensor. Matching ID output set, and output 1 turns on and turns off for a short period of time. And the same will happen with my middle finger, output 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Same goes for the relay. If I press the ID slot that corresponds to, or a finger that corresponds to ID slot 7, the relay will turn on for about half a second and then turn off. Now if I take this jumper off, oh geez, which side did I have it on? I think it was on that side, and I press my pointer. Nuts. Sorry about that, guys. I placed it back into momentary mode. Let's try this again. And it stays on. So you can change that on the fly, and pressing it again will toggle it off. So you can, and so there's 3 sets of jumpers here. 2 of them will be for security purposes. 1 is just for momentary and latching modes. Now that only works right now for latching modes. For output 1 to 5 and the relay. I'm also going to add in a function that, now that I think about it, that acts to toggle the servo and waits 5 seconds and then toggles back to its state, whereas in latching mode it toggles states by 90 degrees and then toggle states back to 0 degrees once you press that finger on again. So again, I'm still working on it, I'm still playing with it, always thinking about little new ideas. I've changed the output header here. It's now labeled properly, and there's an extra 5 volt and 0 volt output, or sorry, 5 volt and ground output, and that's how you're going to be connecting to the port expander. Now the port expander, again, once I have the program all set, it'll be compatible with both boards, very easy to use, and you'll be able to use ID slots 8 through 20 with the port expander board, and it plugs in very easily. 4 pins. A data line, a clock line, a 5 volt line, and a ground line. Simple as that. Yeah, in any case, that's it. The final versions will not have these wires. The assemblies will be in production very, very soon. Everything's been organized, all the parts have been purchased. My supplier just got back to me saying that most of the parts have arrived, they're just waiting for some buttons. In any case, that's it. When I have the final versions in, I'll make the video manuals, and the video manuals will again be very detailed. I'm going to try to break it down so I don't ramble on a whole lot. I'm going to be point for point so that A, it's not boring, B, it's easy to follow. But again, there will also be a written manual that follows you through each step. Now if you're interested in learning how I program fingerprints into the fingerprint scanner, just check the video on the main page of the Kickstarter, linked below. And that shows you point for point on how to program in a new fingerprint. In any case, thanks for watching the video, guys. When I have more information on where the assemblies are at, I will let you know. Thanks for watching.